Samsung's next Galaxy Unpacked event is almost here, and if the leaks are accurate, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra could be the biggest fold upgrade we have seen in years. Now, don't get me wrong, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 was already a fantastic foldable phone. It was slimmer, lighter, and finally felt like a phone you could comfortably carry every day. But there were still a few things that bothered me, like the visible crease, a battery that felt a generation behind regular flagship phones, and cameras that just weren't on the same level as Samsung's S-series phones. That could finally change with the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. So here are the 5 biggest upgrades I am most excited about. Hello everyone, I'm Ania for Digit, and now let's get started. Okay, probably the first thing you'll notice before you even switch the phone on is its crease. Now, Samsung is expected to use a new flex titanium display substrate, and the whole idea here is simple. Make that center crease almost disappear. If you have ever used a foldable for more than a week, you'll know what I'm talking about. You stop noticing the crease most of the time, but it's always there when light hits the display at the wrong angle. Reading articles or watching YouTube outdoors makes it pretty obvious. So, if Samsung has genuinely managed to reduce it to the point where it's barely noticeable, that's a quality of life improvement I'll appreciate every single day. The phone is also expected to measure just 4.1 millimeters thin when unfolded. That sounds ridiculously thin. Now, the cameras might be the biggest reason existing Fold users decide to upgrade. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra is expected to feature a 200 megapixel primary camera with an f1.7 aperture alongside a brand new 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera. Also expected is a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto lens and two 10 megapixel selfie snapper, one on the outside and one on the inside. Now, this is a huge jump over the Fold 7, and honestly, it's about time. Especially the upgraded ultra-wide camera should help with group photos, architecture, and landscapes in terms of better detail, especially once the lighting isn't the most ideal. Now, will it completely beat every dedicated flagship camera phone? I'll wait for real-world testing before saying that. Battery life has kind of been a hit or a miss for me with Samsung's Fold lineup. However, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra is expected to pack a 5000 mAh battery instead of the 4400 mAh unit inside the Fold 7. That extra capacity could make a real difference. Foldables naturally encourage heavier use. You aren't just scrolling Instagram, you're editing documents, watching Netflix on the larger display, and juggling between multiple apps. That's exactly when the battery disappears quicker than you would like. Charging is expected to stay at 45 watt wired over USB-C, which is perfectly respectable. Wireless charging, though, is finally getting some love, with speeds reportedly increasing to 20 watt or even 25 watts. Performance is also expected to get a healthy upgrade. Powering the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra might be Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy chipset, paired with up to 16 GB of RAM. That's exactly the kind of hardware you would expect inside Samsung's most premium foldable phone. Compared to the Fold 7, users can expect faster app launches, smoother multitasking, improved gaming performance, and better on-device AI processing. Samsung's for Galaxy chips have traditionally offered slightly higher clocks than the standard Snapdragon versions, so it will be interesting to see just how much of a performance boost we get this year. Finally, let's talk about software. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra is expected to launch with One UI 9 based on Android 17. Leaks suggest Samsung is refining the taskbar experience, making it easier to switch between apps and take advantage of the Fold's large internal display. On top of that, new foldable specific Galaxy AI features are also expected. Samsung has been steadily expanding Galaxy AI across its devices, but foldables offer much more screen space to make those features genuinely useful. Exactly what these AI tools will do is something we'll know at Galaxy Unpacked, but software is shaping up to be just as important as the hardware this year. So those are the 5 biggest upgrades I am expecting on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. Now the big question is pricing, and of course whether all these upgrades translate into a noticeably better real-world experience. We'll find out very soon. Galaxy Unpacked takes place on July 22nd in London, and we'll be bringing you everything announced, including the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, right here on Digit. So make sure you're subscribed, and as always, stay tuned to our channel. Thank you for watching.